Three brand new alter egos just got added to UFC 5. You have UFC 252 Stipe Miocic, UFC Fight Night 2016 Dominic Cruz, UFC 152 Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, and UFC on Fox 2016 Michelle Waterson. Let's go test them out. Except you, Michelle. Sorry, just don't really care to grind for you right now. What is up, boys? What is up? Welcome to UFC 252 Stipe Miocic, brand new alter ego added to UFC 5. This was Stipe versus DC 3. I believe this fight happened in 2020. I might be drawing a blank right here, but this was the second time that Stipe defeated Daniel Cormier. He beat him the second time by, it was like a TKO after blasting away his body, hurting him to the... Ooh, this man is being very aggressive. I like it. Giving me a chance to actually move my head. There we go. Of course, Stipe figured DC out in the second fight after DC stopped him in the first one. And then in the third fight, I believe that was a fight where DC's eye got completely fucked up from a poke by Stipe. But you know what? DC really can't complain too much. DC is known to poke people in the eye as well. He poked Stipe multiple times. So... you know what I mean? It's one of those things where... oh, boy. There we go. They're going to get back up. Let's let him up. Let's let him up. Z-Goat. There we go. And then in the third fight, Stipe beat him by decision. Just goes to show, man. Go. Boom! Set him down. There we go. Right to the body, hook to the head. And you guys tell me what you think about this character model, man. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Then again, all the new character models we've been getting in this game right now, they have all been absolutely beautiful. Woo! Oh, that was a... there it is. Got him. That was a good backstep that I hit right there. The goal was to try to backstab, hit him with the cross, follow up, and get him out of there, but it's okay. It is A-okay. So yeah, this is not the only alter ego that EA added to the game. They also added Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. They also added Dominic Cruz, and we're going to check out those alter egos as well. Or if you want to get Michelle Waterson, who was also added, you got to grind to try to get her, which I'm not doing that. I just don't really care for the alter ego. But these are very good additions right there. I'm glad they added another version of Stipe. Of course, it's always nice when we get another version of Dominic Cruz, and also good when Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson gets some love. You know, DJ is one of those GOAT level fighters that MMA fans kind of, I'm not gonna say all of you guys did, but a lot of MMA fans turned their backs on DJ, especially when he needed us the most. You know, it kind of sucks. But I feel like he's one of those guys that you appreciate more now. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's move on. See if we can get a fight with Dominic Cruz. Here we go. This is UFC Fight Night 2016. Dominic Cruz, Dominic the Dominator versus TJ Dillashaw. This was a fight that we were all looking forward to for obvious reasons, right? When Dominic Cruz was injured and he wasn't able to fight, and TJ stepped in, won his belt, and was defending the title, there were some similarities to Dominic and TJ. One of them being the footwork, right? And to be honest with you guys, the footwork of TJ Dillashaw and Dominic Cruz, they're really not similar. They really aren't. The only reason why at the time we were all saying that they were similar was just because TJ was another guy who just had interesting footwork. But to be honest, we had seen TJ's footwork before we even saw TJ, and we saw his footwork with Demetrius Johnson. You guys, some of you might look at me and think, what the hell are you even talking about? Demetrius Johnson, the way DJ moves is way, way, way closer to the way TJ moves than what Dominic Cruz was doing. What Dominic Cruz is doing is something completely different. And Dominic also does not fight from both stances, unlike Demetrius Johnson as well as TJ Dillashaw. They fight from both stances. Cruz will switch, but he only fights out of orthodox. He's very similar to Anderson Silva in that sense, where they will switch to kind of give you a different look, but they don't fight from both stances. There we go. So, I also think the movement of TJ and Demetrius and guys like that, their movement has way less fluff, in my opinion. Cruz's movement is like, there's way too much unnecessary. Then again, you know what? I'm just going to shut the fuck up. Because every single time I try to explain the things that I've noticed, you know, a lot of people will say, how dare me? How dare you talk about an elite fighter? So I'm just not going to do it. Those of you that know what I'm talking about, you probably understand already, and I don't need to explain any further. So get my kick. Kick. Here we go. Every time they start backing up like this, when they start moving, and because this guy kind of started off a little bit aggressive, but I guess he's realizing, all right, I'm not just gonna run through this dude. This is gonna be a bit of a longer fight. Typically, they start doing it. Start backing up, and they start really trying to be careful with their shots. This is when you start working the body, working the legs specifically, and the shot's gonna come. Now I gotta be very careful with that. He's playing this dilemma game right now of cross body roundhouse and cross roundhouse to the head. So you see that? Yeah, he's playing a dilemma game with that. Now, what I could do is I could just tell myself whatever. Every single time he goes for the cross, just keep blocking high. If he goes to my body, whatever, just eat the body shot. But considering the fact that it is a 5-round fight, maybe it's not the smartest thing in the world to do as well. So for the meantime, I'm going to try to see if I can block both. Block high and as well block low. It is going to require that I guess, because the tail is not very clear. But I'll tell you guys this. If I block low and he rocks me to the head, then I'm going to switch and stop blocking low at all. So that's going to be my cue if he rocks me with a head kick. So. There we go. You know what, man? I don't do a lot of fighter showcases anymore, but when I do, I want you guys to try to count how many opponents we come across that don't fight with their back against the cage or with their back close to the cage. This man is still going for that straight head kick and straight body roundhouse dilemma. That's like the bulk of his attacks right now. Like, everybody has the main thing they like to do, and everything else is a setup for the main thing they like to do. All right. Yeah, he is going straight up. There we go. Got him. Okay. Take the opportunity to work his legs. Body. Woo! Now, because my opponent is the one that's backing up, it's going to be very hard for me to really use Cruz's movement too much. His movement really comes in handy when you're facing someone that's pressuring you heavy. That's when you can actually try to style on them. But when you're facing someone that's backing up like this, you know, you kind of have to switch things to conventional style of movement. Yeah, I see he's stonewalling me. A vast majority of players, I keep saying this to you guys, a vast majority of players are much more comfortable stonewalling. There we go, sit him down, than they are fighting on the front foot, which should tell you every single thing you need to know players in these video games, they all have the same mentality. Everybody gravitates towards the easiest thing to do, towards the most, or what they consider to be the most effective thing to do. Anytime you see something that is like, okay, most players are doing this, he got me. Okay. All right, no more blocking low. No more blocking low. That's my cue. Yeah, so every time you see a vast majority of players in a video game doing a specific type of tactic or whatever, just understand it's most likely not the most difficult tactic that they're doing. They're gravitating towards whatever is the easiest thing to do. And when you play EA Sports UFC 5, bro, a vast majority of players you run into are runners. They back up. And that tells you, unlike you've been told by multiple people, that pressure fighting is the easiest thing in the easiest way to play this game. It's not. It's not. That is not what the stats show. That is not what the evidence shows. It absolutely isn't the easiest way to play this game. The easiest way to play this game is to hold your left stick back and circle. You're about to get block countered. No. Lord, forgive me. Tomato, mana, tomato, mana, tomato, mana. Hold on. He's quitting. He's quitting. He's quitting. That boy's quitting. He's quitting. I see him. I see him. Go ahead. 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 That's what y'all do. That's what everybody does now. It's a freaking epidemic. It's like something's in the water. Something's in the water. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Especially when there's absolutely nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Like, this is quick match right here. There's absolutely nothing to lose. There's nothing. Maybe that's the main reason why they're quitting, because there's nothing to lose. But at the same time, take the opportunity to get better. If I run into a better player than me in quick match, you better believe I'm fighting that dude 10 times if I have the time. It's like, yes, I get to gain experience while losing nothing. Anyways. All right, one more, boys. One more. DJ coming up. Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. This was DJ versus Megan Olivia's husband. Megan Olivia? Is it Olivia? Olivia? I don't know. Zodiac. Now, this guy is good right here. Hold on, boys. Uh-huh. There we go. There we go. There we go. Boom. Basically, what I will say is advancing as you play this game is more a sign of comfort. When you're very comfortable with the game, right? It's kind of like, I always use jiu-jitsu as an example, boys, and there's a reason for that. It's just, well, it's what I'm into right now. And I feel like most analogies I have, it just works perfectly. Like if you come across somebody and their jiu-jitsu game is based around disengaging, right? You touch their legs, they fucking run off the mat, and then They come back. They play very cagey. They don't like if you go and watch a very good example for you guys is Aljamain Sterling versus the last jiu-jitsu competition he did where he was clowning the guy for pulling guard or whatever. Aljo, for example, in that match, so tentative, so cagey, refusing to actually go try to pass the guard, demanding his opponent stand up so they can wrestle. That's what I mean, right? It's like that's someone that's not very comfortable in their jiu-jitsu against somebody else that also knows very good jiu-jitsu. But if you see a really someone that's very comfortable with their jiu-jitsu, they're in the pocket the whole time. You enter their legs and they're not like freaking the fuck out and trying to run away. They'll stay in the pocket. They'll engage you in whatever it is that you're doing. So it's a sign of comfort when someone is engaging in the art. You know what I mean? Like if you see a boxer, so in the game, a lot of times, like this guy that I'm facing right there, see, he's more comfortable hanging around in the pocket. That's because he's got skill. You know what I'm saying? He's got skill. He kind of he understands the game. Not kind of. This guy's good. He's got skill, so he doesn't mind hanging around in the pocket a little bit as we're doing this exchange. And you see me, I'm in there, I'm moving my head. I duck, I slip. I'm not like just retreating the entire time. So a lot of times, ooh, there we go. But a lot of times when you see someone that like they're just moving back all day long, you just tell, this guy's not very, he's not very comfortable. He's not very comfortable right now. So, to the body. Honestly, I don't remember that fight between DJ and Joseph Benavidez. I'll be completely transparent with you guys. I was never a fan of Joseph Benavidez. This is gonna sound so bad, but like, I swear to God, I do have respect for the guy. And no, I would not say this to his face. I absolutely would not. But he always just reminded me of like a toddler. And not just because of his height. It's not even because of his height. You know, like DJ never reminded me of a toddler. It was just the way he's built. He's got this toddler diaper butt thing going where he has like, do you guys know what I mean? Come on, you know what I'm talking about. He has the diaper build, the toddler build where like your head is big, your arms are short, and you got this big diaper butt, like you have a diaper on. You know what I mean? It's like something about that was just always off-putting when I watch him. But he's a good fighter, though. Like, he's a good fighter. Make no mistake. Like I said, I would not say it to his face. I want to get my ass whooped. But, you know, I just did not. I was never a fan of his style. Never a fan of his style. Obviously. It's not like I'm punching down right here. I'm not punching down. The man he's an accomplished fighter. Woo! He's got a beautiful, gorgeous wife. He's living the dream. So obviously the fact that he's 5'4" did not hinder his success in life. So just not a fan of his style. And like, I've always kind of had that personality, right? It's like, for me to really enjoy a fighter, they almost have to they gotta look the part. It's not just about like playing the part, like they gotta look the part. It's why like I was never a fan of Roy Nelson. Like, I feel like a lot of human beings want to be able to relate to whoever it is that they're watching. I have never been that kind of person, like, which is why, you know, like Superman, for example. I've talked about this many times. My favorite is the one where they made him feel like a god. That's my favorite. Got him. There we go. But like, some people hated it, right? The Man of Steel with Jack Snyder. They hated it because of that. They were like, man, they made him feel like a god. He's not a god. He should feel more human, you know? It should be more colorful. I'm like, bro, nigga, I don't care for a colorful human Superman, bro. Like, no. I want him to literally feel like a god. So a Superman that's getting his ass whooped all over the place does nothing for me. It's just ugh. I can't, and that's why I'm not going to see this new one. I've watched reviews. Every single thing that people are praising about it is what I don't like. Like, oh, he was so vulnerable. He's so vulnerable. You know, he's the most vulnerable Superman we've ever. I'm like, okay, so thank you for letting me know that's what the movie was about, because I'm just not gonna see it. I don't care for a vulnerable Superman. I want him to be invisible. I want him to be a god. I want him to just whoop ass and be cool. That's my preference. And same thing with MMA fighters. I always gravitate towards fighters that just feel unbeatable. Adam, it's why I'm a fan of Ilya Topuria right now, bruh. I didn't start off being a big fan of Ilya, but I've become a big fan. Because, like, whew, that man, the power, the style, the skill, how well-rounded he is. Right away. Got him. This dude is done. It's over. It's over. Yeah. I've beat him a few times before, so I kind of know what to expect from Zodiac. But make no mistake, he's good. He's actually good at this game. He's a black belt in this game. So, you know, the Roy Nelson thing, like, a lot of people really liked Roy Nelson because, like, they could relate to him. He's got this giant beer belly and blah, blah, blah. To me, I was just like, I kind of wish he would just look like a fighter, you know? It's one of the things that drew me to John Jones in the beginning. This tall, 6'4" dude with long-ass arms. He just looked the part. And I was like, okay, please let him know how to fight. Got him. And then the fact that he knew how to actually fight, all the acrobatic things he was doing, his wrestling, high, you know, impact wrestling style. Yeah, good fight to you as well, buddy. Just all of that just drew me to the man and just made me want to watch him more and more. So, and then with the flyweights, it's kind of similar. It's very, very similar, right? Like there's certain flyweights that I gravitate towards too. Like someone like Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, his speed is superhuman. It's like, I just want fighters, I want my fighters to have something about them that's superhuman. Tom Aspinall, for example, as a heavyweight, that speed is superhuman. Right away, I like Tom Aspinall. Cain Velasquez, that cardio, right away, I like Cain Velasquez. You see what I'm saying? So, Francis Ngannou, that power, immediately I like him. Plus, he looks the part. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I kind of went on a fucking tangent here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video with these 3 alter egos. Major props to EA for adding these alter egos to the game. It's always nice when stuff like this drops. Makes the game feel a bit more fresh. So give me your thoughts on them, and I'll see you guys in a few days with a brand new video. Make sure you guys check it out once it drops. All right. So thanks again. Peace out. Have a good one.